Join me as we explore more side quest planets. We didn't have a goal today, and we didn't meet it. You hate the last 30 minutes of the stream? How come? Oh, I got you. We're keeping the joke going. Matar. Matar is a terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere composed of nitrogen and krypton. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of copper. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. Matar lacks a magnetic field. This makes it useless for discharging FTL drive cores in orbit. The energetic particles of the solar wind from the Hong strike the upper atmosphere directly, ionizing the krypton. This gives the planet its distinctive minty green-white hue. Matriarch writings discovered. Scanning the matter revealed debris from the destroyed Asari freighter. Further scans uncovered a body, which was brought on board. Dr. Chakwas examined it, but learned nothing about its origins. Among the Asari's personal effects, however, was one of Matriarch Dilnaga's writings. The Chaska. The Shaka is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. In the past, it was often used as a drive discharge point for pirates raiding human settlements from the Terminus systems. In 2178, the Alliance set up a network of covert sensing devices on the Saka's moons. Recording the pirate FTL exit vectors over the course of 6 months led the Navy Alliance to 8 major pirate anchorages. Since the Shaka raids, no ships from the Terminus have been reported in the Hong system. Traeger. Traeger is a tiny ice dwarf with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. The frozen surface is mainly composed of water, ice, and ammonia. Cryovolcanic processes are gradually repaving the surface with sheets of fresh ice. Here's where I have detected a deposit of lithium. How do you feel about paste bins? I actually get annoyed when Wintrigue sends them to me. That gives her the impression that I want to talk to her, and I can't have that. Intibar. Intibar is a cold terrestrial world with an atmosphere of methane and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of iron with deposits of magnesium. This world has been noted as a possible target for long-term terraforming. If the atmosphere could be increased to a thickness of Earth's, the global average temperature would rise by 10 degrees Celsius. Intibar's combination of low temperatures, high-speed surface winds, and low visibility make it dangerous to explore on foot. Six, tally again. Alright, tally. Yeah, he just said that dude makes him angry. Why would he want to read stuff about that dude when that dude makes him angry? That's smart. Stay away from the stuff that makes you angry, Wintrigue. Ah, shit, look at this world. Very icy. I like it. Wintrigue, how do you feel about me spending the majority of the stream just driving around looking for shit? Does it upset you? Does it upset you greatly? I hope it does. Oh shit, I'm repairing. Don't shoot at me. Don't shoot at me. Okay. Just killed me! Oh, I'm so annoyed. What the fuck? No, Wintrigue. You're not doing that. I'm a little annoyed that I just died to, like, nothing. discovery, the vehicle in the human corpses show the telltale signs of Geth weapons fire. The Geth have been mangled by the Thresher Maw. At least they got what was coming to them. Huh. You need to kill one on foot for the achievement? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't care enough about Origin achievements to go out of my way to get that achievement. What is this? A Prothean? Ah, it's a Prothean. Alright. Prothean? Prothean data disk recovered. Searching the ruins, you discover a Prothean data disk. It must have been dropped by one of the Thresher Maw's many victims. Why would it be dropped by the victims when burn? Hey, barrier is stronger now. Ashley, you got to. Oh, fuck, you have to. Okay. Oh. And Tally, you have 1 point to put into basic armor. And now you are maxed out on basic armor. We're gonna go back to working on decryption. Take the data disk to Uldaman. Not to Isengard. Okay, so there's probably... Yeah, that's a Geth outpost. So let's head over here to that one. Cool. I like getting levels. What level are we even on now? 40. We have a lot for our next level. That's where you take the... Why is the rum gone? Okay. Guys, who's your favorite Hobbit from Lord of the Rings? Mine's Kim Kardashian. The gay fish. Alright. Smeargle. You know, that's a Pokemon I still haven't found in Pokemon Go. I've taken 100 pictures, and like, or more. Probably more than 100 now. And this stupid thing still hasn't photobombed me. So unlucky. It'll happen one day, I'm sure, but for now. Again, manual bypass. Alright, let's... Oh, fuck off. Oh, I'm annoyed by that. Signal is being jammed. I assume it's up this way, but I can't be sure. My signal's still being jammed, so... Okay, what? Can you, like, stop for more than 8 seconds, please, so I can, like, guard myself? Ah. Didn't even look at me and somehow fired in my direction. .360 no scope. That little click-click sound that happens after I fire, it's been throwing me off. Geth Prime.
One more outpost left. The sooner we get rid of it, the sooner this cluster's
And we're done.
secure.
Geth Prime Savage. I thought it was pretty cool how in Eden they give you Eden Prime right off the bat. That was a super idea. I liked it. Alright, 18 minutes left to stream. We can get some more exploration done. I think. Patamalurus. Patamalurus' atmosphere is very similar to Venus in terms of pressure and temperature. Unlike Venus, however, Patamalurus' atmosphere has a significant quantity of oxygen, both free and bound in sulfur dioxides. The surface is largely composed of magnesia with deposits of carbon. It is possible, if unlikely, that simple life may be developing on Patamalurus. Computer modeling suggests that the powerful solar winds from the Tereshkov star will blow Patamalurus' atmosphere in a few million years, lowering the temperature on the surface to the minus 78 degrees. While scanning this planet, you find a small deposit of iridium. Really? Just one small deposit of iridium? And that sucks. The Juice. The Juice is a terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and krypton. The surface is mainly composed of silicates with deposits of carbon. The Juice is low mass for its size. It's tidally locked to the star Tereshkov A. The temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark side cold pole, it creates constant gale force winds across the Terminator. While scanning this planet, you detect a large deposit of mercury. Think about how many resources are on one planet like Earth. Not for people to exist over billions of years. You're right. Unsalra. Oh, look at the color of this one. Unsalra is a small hydrogen helium gas giant. It has usually large amounts of nitrogen in the upper atmosphere, which glow purple when ionized by the solar wind. Unsalra's convenience as a place to dump drive charges has left its orbit littered with debris dumped overboard by visiting crews. These barely have enough to upgrade a pistol, right? So Marlin. This is a pretty neat looking one too. Tereshkov's two outer worlds, significantly removed from the rest of the system, with unstable elliptical orbits. It is thought that they may have formed with 3 AU of the binary stars and were hurled outward due to the instability of such an orbit. Marlin has a hydrogen helium gas giant with significant quantities of sodium in the upper atmosphere, giving it a distinct gray color. That's a pretty neat one. And here's the other one. Mawiener! Yes. Mawiener is the second of Tereshkov's outer worlds. It is essentially a rock of unremarkable ores with some deposits of water ice, but no minerals of value. The frozen surface is composed of silica. Like the gas giant Marlin, it is thought that the Mawiener formed too close to the Tereshkov stars and was thrown outwards by gravitational effects. Computer models suggest it will be ejected from the system in a few 100,000 years. Alright, Gagarin. This will have one world in there that we can go around on where we can do this side quest to kill all the Geth. Junthor. Junthor is a large terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The surface is mainly composed of aluminum with deposits of nickel. Surveyor found the ruins of technical civilization near the equator, evidently the colony of an ancient spacefaring race. The ruins had subsided to almost nothing, merely wind-hollowed husks of archaeologies and other megastructures. In the center of the ruins was a single column whose inscriptions defied translation for several centuries. When Asari linguists finally managed to translate a translation, the elaborate relief carvings said merely, "Walk among these works and know our greatness." The crude scratches on the base reverse side said, "Monsters from the id." Games revealed Reckitt's freighter orbiting one of the Junthor's small moons. A recon team found no signs of life, but they did recover one of Matriarch Dillanaga's writings. Matriarch. Pressure. That's a nice color. Pressure is a relatively small hydrogen helium gas giant with large amounts of hydrocarbons in the middle layers of the atmosphere. When the Krogan rebellions ended 3 millennia ago, the Turian chief of naval operations, a distinguished soldier named Mercury, declared his immediate retirement. He disappeared into what was then uncharted territory. It was only 200 years ago that his ship was found on the surface of Precious' largest moon. It had landed gently and been deliberately shot down. Of Admiral Mercury, however, no trace was ever found. Scour the moon, find his corpse. Rayingri. Oh, this is the planet. Okay. Rayingri is a small, barren terrestrial world. While it possesses no reasonably temperate climate and a number of useful resources, no mining corporations willing to risk investment. A rogue planetoid, dubbed Vatst, by the initial Solarian surveyor team, entered the system approximately 10,000 years ago and was trapped in a decaying orbit around Rayingri. It is nearing the end of its slow spiral inwards. Earthquakes and cyclonic windstorms are increasingly common on Rayingri. With a few hundred years, the planet will rip each other apart. Some Asari travel consortiums have already announced sponsorship of cruises to observe the spectacle. Look at that. Alright, what do we got? We got 13. 12, 13. Okay. Ashley. And Tally. Tally Zora. Alright, so this should be the last of our side quests to take out the Geth in this area. We only have a few more galaxies to explore, too. Or, solar systems to explore, guys. Okay, they were here right now. Alright, let's go over here first, I guess, and work our way across. Save complete. We're off to see the debris! It's thought that my wiener was formed close to the T-stars. Hi, Bailey! My wiener was formed close to a gas giant. My wiener in Uranus. That would have been a better name for Neptune, I think. A wiener. Billy, you're very little. Almost time for dinner, too. She's just laying on the floor staring at me. Little could have been named Guff's Ball. If I ever discover a planet or comet, we're naming it Guff's Ball. I just want you guys to know that. All the fake projected size of planets are named. Well, looks like we're gonna have to rename one. Polonium rounds and explosives. Why are the only things on a crash probe ammunition and grenades? That's concerning. If we ever leave Flat Earth, we can find more. Only things useful to you. Guess it'd probably be fat. Okay, hang on. There's some resources to pick up over here. But I don't really want to go get right now because it's going to require me to go down the mountain again. So we'll come back. The next Voyager Orbs Pro is probably going to have PewDiePie videos on it. You know, you're right. And requests to find out why Dr. Disrespect has been banned. Then they'll copyright and strike NASA. Fuck, is this the Geth outpost? Might be. No, this isn't. What the hell is this? Fuck, there's husks here. This is gonna be horrible, isn't it? I hate husks. Hey, look at assault rifles and a pistol. Makes this a weapon locker and the other one not a weapon. Scimitar 7. Same layout as the last one.
Spotted.
Appears to be all of them, I think.
Perimeter clear.
Wasn't too bad this time around. Alright. Get through this time? Oh, there's more back there. Shit. Oh, Geth! Alright.
I've lost shield.
Gotta take out their back line. We did it.
Clear.
Why do gods carry around 5,700 space bucks? It's just on the corpse of all the people that they were before they became husks. No? Fuck is a Karpov? Finding new types of guns. Avalanche 7. Oh, we haven't seen an avalanche shotgun. Fortunately, it is not. Not as good as the HMS. This planet's gonna be the last one we explore for today, guys. Really? There's nothing in here. Right? Just a bunch of people to kill? Cool. I like EXP. That was fun. Once I took out that Geth destroyer, like, the rest of them were nothing. I just got around into their back line and just took them all down with shotgun blasts. I think there's another door over here. Maybe? Maybe not. No, there's not. Okay. Okay, we explored this whole facility. Nothing of note in here. Just a bunch of husks and some Geth. But you know, that went reasonably well.
would be the main base of operations for this incursion.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It's gotta be the main base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
We could.
It's gotta be the main base. We can use the signal
Thanks,
to lock
Ash.
onto its location and go take it out.
I appreciate you repeating that for me. You know, just in case I didn't hear you the first time. Saying, why do you carry around 5,700 space bucks? Ironically, where's the irony? Your bank account is 5,700 on the dot. Oh, I see. For your spending account? Can you send that to Silly? He needs it. Hey, we got some thorium, guys. I also need to level up now. Oh, we're close to another level. That's pretty sweet. Alright, we got one more thing to find on this planet, and then we are heading over to the last, to explore the last few planets in this solar system, and then I think there's one more thing to do for the quest, which we'll do before the end of the stream as well. What's Silly need besides Microsoft Flight Simulator? He wants the new Lord of the Rings game they're making. The new Lord of the Rings MMO. We would also like them to localize Dragon Quest X. You give them $5,700, will they localize DQ10? Hopefully. I don't think this is physically, like... I don't think physics should be on my side here, but we're making this we're making this work. Magnetic treads. There's a lot of iron in the walls here. I was able to cover quite a bit of distance on the edge of the fucking mountain there. That's ridiculous. Alright, well at least it's relatively painless to get through this part now. Hey, we got some polonium! Thanks, Tally. I'm glad you did all about that. Alright, what's this? What's this? Crashed escape pod. What we got here? Okay. Medallion recovered. A downed pod containing a League of One medallion. Its owner is nowhere to be found. Hey. Alright. I think, like I said, there should be a few other things left for us to do on stream before we're done. Alright, we return to the Normandy. Antirum gun. Antirum gun is a small rock and ice plant with trace atmosphere of methane and ethane. The frozen surface is mainly composed of carbon and deposits of calcium. Antirum gun is has been used as a crude anchorage for Terminus pirates for many years. The shell's temporary dwellings, blasted by Alliance frigate patrols, do dot the service, but always the pirates return to ground their ships' drive charges, chip out some water ice, and trade slaves and stories. The deeper layers of the anti-rum gun's interior are semi-liquid slush due to the presence of methanol. It is thought that the bacterium in the deep core creates this natural antifreeze. Some species of Terminus pirate drill through the ice crust to recover this natural alcohol. Scans from orbit have detected a deposit of cobalt. And the last planet in this sector... Okay, no. I guess you were the second last one. Solgaris. Solgaris is a small terrestrial planet with a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. That frigid surface is mainly composed of water ice, which can be plainly seen in the bottoms of the recent craters. The dark coloration of the surface is caused by carbon and ferrous material pushed up from the denser core by cryovolcanic processes. Alright. And here we go. Grissom. Here's that system I was talking about that had the last part of the Geth quest we're gonna do. Benda. Benda has a dense atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and chlorine, although technically classified as a terrestrial world, but the surface of the planet has never cooled enough for crust to form. It is a global sea of molten rock. Like Zaharix, its atmosphere is being blasted away by the solar wind. Once its thick atmosphere is gone, Benda's surface will be a mere 400 degrees Celsius. In the Benda uncover an ancient Solarian vessel. A small team dispatched to search for valuables. Okay, got another League of One medallion. Technical difficulties. Defeated you again. The Herix's nitrogen-argon atmosphere is being blasted away by the solar wind of the blue giant Grissom. Its surface consists of seas of loose silica dust some kilometers deep, which periodically swirl into global sandstorms. Many unmanned probes to Herix have been lost over the years, though investigation has attributed all to mechanical failure of the computational error. A popular extranet meme insists the entire planet is composed of dormant nanotechnology created millennia ago by a race even more advanced than the Protheans. According to the stories, the Herix silica dust is actually disassembler robots which periodically awaken to defend themselves, though discounted by every reputable scientist. This theory is popularized by a series of sensationalized listic texts by a Asari author, Delse Orthissa. We detected a deposit of beryllium on a small nearby moon. Nottinban. Nottinban is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of ammonia. Molecular nitrogen is present at the highest levels of the atmosphere, giving the planet its odd violet tint. It is a really nice looking planet. The upper levels of Nottinban's atmosphere are inhabited by shoals of tiny ammonia-based life forms, no larger than or more complex than the plankton of Earth's oceans. Held aloft by air pressure and wind, these bioluminescent creatures constantly flee from the approach of the Terminator. Should they be exposed to the light and the heat of Grissom, they die. That's unfortunate. Fulcrum. Warning, heat, level 1 heat hazard. Fulcrum is the largest moon of the gas giant Nottinban. It has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The crust is composed of various metals and deposits of sodium. As with every body of the solar system, the surface is scorching hot and thoroughly irradiated by the blue giant Grissom. Surface excursions without proper protective gear are certain to prove fatal. On approach to Nottinban, Normandy's passive sensor array intercepted a fragmentary code transmission from the surface of Fulcrum. Attempts to decrypt the message were fruitless. It does not appear to be in any software coding language used by the Citadel races. Alright, so this is probably where the Geth are. Alright, we got Ashley again, and Garrus. Alright, combat strength's good, I guess. This will probably be the last thing we do on stream today, guys. What have we got here? Let's take a look. Alright, so we got whatever the hell this is. This. Go down here first and we'll work our way around. Sometimes I find myself going the hard way over things when there's a path nearby that I could just drive through. I can't be bothered to look for it. If there's a path, it needs to be readily available. If I can't find it on a quick cursory glance, I'm not interested. Look at that. That's cool. You guys ever wish that you could drive around on the moon? No? Oh. Look how weird.
Moving out.
Sorry, capsule. Matriarch writings recovered. There are several artifacts stored here, all worthless except for one of Matriarch Dillinaga's writings. Whether it was uncovered at this dig site or elsewhere is unclear. Okay, now we're gonna head over here. The waypoints I'm setting up just give me a good idea of which direction I need to go in to get to where I want. Get no traction and the lack of roads suck. What if you went off a ramp and then just never went back down? You just float out into space in your vehicle and then die of malnutrition and dehydration. Marina, would you ever want to live in 0 Gs? Electronic skill too low. Huh. Now we want to go this way. Which is kind of the direction I was heading in anyway. Probably the Geth. Maybe not. Thinking it is, but... Saying, would you ever get into a fist fight with somebody who wanted to take you to the moon? It's a good question. It's like August 18th or something? 2025? Where are we taking hits from? There we go. Prepared. Alright. Is that it? Are we done here? No? Okay, there is a place to go into. We're almost done, but not quite. Alright. Okay, there's husks or something here. Fuck, do you like it?
shields!
As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. Close.
All clear, Commander.
Okay. Weird. What if we kept making the joke and then one day you meet her, it just happens to be that day. You just punch her square in the face, knocked out cold, bloody nose. That's what would happen. Like, you wouldn't even have to punch her square in the face, you could just knock her out, like, simple punch. Windshriek's not very strong. Yeah, I'm not getting this one. I don't know, we can still get it. Ah, an Omnitool. Excellent. Hey, what's better? It's not better. Fuck. You discovered a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. But we got all of them. He does crumple pretty easily. Kyle speaks from experience, does he? That's not good. That's not good at all. He gets beaten up by the elderly on the regular. It's true. Windshriek once tried to punch Silly, and when she did, she punched him and, like, broke her hand. Silly was like, did you just hit me? Windry gets beaten up by toddlers as well. Toddlers and the elderly. Alright guys, we did pretty good today. We got lots of side stuff done. We did the X-57 asteroid. We got a bunch of the planets here done. I think we did pretty good. I want to check here.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
There we go.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
We did it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is explore the rest of the planets here, I think. I don't think there are anymore. Okay, we're done. So guys, when I'm back on Tuesday, we're gonna explore the Kepler Verge, the Styx Theta, Hawking Eta, and Century Omega. We gotta go to Vermeer. Where the fuck is Earth located? With the local cluster? Did we not do the local cluster? I know there's some that we didn't do. It has to be. Maybe the Voyager cluster we didn't do. Either way, we'll explore all of them, make sure. Oh yeah, that's right, I'll level up. Stream Encore. I wish, Arena, I gotta go to work. So we're gonna save our game. Not to worry, guys. We will be back tomorrow. No, we'll be back Tuesday with more Mass Effect. But if you guys like what you saw and you're not following, I do encourage you to give a follow. We're here nearly every day.